Dum da 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 la 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 la. Alright guys, good morning everybody. Welcome back. It's MicheleMarieDalene, and today the reminder tonight, and it's only tonight. Listen up. If we get 32 plus viewers tonight, I'm going to be giving away a pair of ears to one of those 32 plus viewers. And when I say viewers, I mean live viewers. In other words, ones that are actually in the chat. You could earn a new pair of ears like these. Okay, I'm going to stick up my fingers so you can see the ears here. Okay, these are brand new. These are not secondhand. These are not old. These are not been glued on, stuck on. I always stick them on my fingers. Wow. Okay, I'm just trying to show you with my fingers. Just imagine this is your head, okay? So, you can get ears just like this. Just like this. These are new ears. These are not secondhand. Like I said, these are new. You can get a pair of these. There's only one catch. You and 32 other people must be on the live chat tonight. To make it easier for you and everyone else, we're going to have the live chat. It's going to be on all 5 networks like it was before. So, unfortunately, that means that if you want the ears, you have to be on the YouTube chat. Okay, the YouTube side of it. Okay. Twitch, Discord, D-Live, Facebook. I don't know how I would. Well, I guess I could throw you in there too, but it would be kind of hard to randomly pick a name out of the digital hat. But yes, there will be a contest tonight. Only if there's 32 plus viewers and live viewers, not recorded, not just person that clicked in and then clicked out again. You have to be live. I'm going to randomly pick a hat. I'm going to send you a direct message and say, here's my email address. Here's how you contact me to get your ears. And I will mail you U.S. mail. It's an envelope with stamps. I will mail you your ears. How easy is that? Easy peasy. Alright? Not a problem for anybody. It's easy to understand the process. And the reason I'm doing it is because people like Henry Cruiser, he likes the ears. But he never had a chance to get the ears. Or maybe he doesn't know how to reach Dimitri Prudin to order the ears. Actually, ears are easy to order. I pointed it out many times, but in case you don't know them, they are located here. This is the tiny URL for them. So let me just type this in so you know what it is. It's http://www.tinyurl.com elf ears 2. Okay, also he has another set of ears that looks almost the same. It's the same as http www. Oh, sorry about that. No typo. This was just here, by the way. http://www.tinyurl.com blood elf ears. Okay, I originally put both up because I wasn't sure which one was which. The ones I'm wearing now are the Blood Elf 2. Well, Blood Elf, they're not that different. Really, they look just about the same. Really couldn't tell the difference. If you want the extra thick ears, let Dimitri know when you contact us, contact them in a message and say, I would like the extra thick ears, please. If you want the standard ears, he has them as standard ears. Which these are. These are the standard ears. What I call them lightweight ears. Okay? They're lightweight. They're not as thick of latex. They will be fine for occasional wear if you wear them occasionally. And depending on the kind of adhesive you use, these ears can be worn while you're swimming, jogging, sleeping. I only slept with these ears. I started out with these thin ears. But the problem is the type of adhesive, which I found out is always going to be your bone in your bus, is your adhesive. There are some good adhesives out there. And there's some adhesives that I have found that work fine, but are kind of messy to use. This is the messiest stuff I've used, in the sense that even though it's FDA approved, this stuff is really, really messy around ears, because you got to put this on. You're supposed to put it on your skin, and you're supposed to put it on the ear, and you're supposed to stick the two together. Yes, that sounds fine until common sense kicks in, and then you find out that, well, if you got long hair, it's going to get all over your skin, it's going to get all over your hair, and I had to learn to apply it differently to make sure I didn't get all over my real hair and my real ears. So that's something to keep in mind. Also, you'll notice also that we have turned subscriber mode back on, specifically because the fact is that we've had some people that were creating mayhem on the show, and not so much that, but also the fact is that with the subscriber mode on, is that we can make sure that people that really want to talk to the show will actually, take the time to subscribe to the channel. I know this channel gets a lot of churn, and I know, too, that not everybody is enthusiastic about the fact that this channel is so pedantically in a kind of situation almost like stuck in the mud. You also see, finally, I put my picture bigger so you can see me better. Before I was just a tiny little thumbnail, now I'm a bigger face. Yeah. So, what are you doing? Making breakfast? Yeah, the floor gets a little messy. We track a lot of dust in here. So, it's just the thing to do is that, remember that we're still looking for more viewers, more subscribers. And certainly, I want to do more projects as well. The next topic I'm going to cover is something that so many people have pointed out. Eco-economists, one of them. Now Fox News is finally catching up.
So, I'm going to go and lay down for a little while. I just swept the floor. And then when you're done out here or whatever, then get me up and I'll...
What do you want to do when
I just swept the floor. I'm going to get up a little while. I'm just going to rest a little longer. Then when I get up, and I'll wash the floor later and stuff.
I know. I got to get on my hands and knees to do it.
Don't worry. I'm going to mop it later. Don't worry about it. But I'm going to lay down for a little while.
All right. You want to say hi to the audience real quick? You got to come in here so you can see in the shot, though. Come on in. Come on in so you can see its face there. All right.
Good morning.
I can't wait. Sit over here. Scooch over here.
Good morning, all. Morning. Good morning to you. Peace and love.
Maybe you can see Ed in the corner there. There you are. There's Ed. Yep, there's that. So he said he wants to go back to bed for a little bit, and then he wants to go back and mop the floor later in the kitchen. I already took out some of the garbage that was sitting on the porch. I'm gonna have to get to the rest of it later. Okay. Yeah. Mahosh Tramo says hi, Ed. Carlos says hello, Ed. Yep. He's going back to the bedroom to sleep a little bit.
Then when I get up, you can sleep.
What's that?
Then when I get up, you can sleep for a while, whatever you want to do. I'm just cleaning later.
Yeah.
Straighten up this house. Try to anyway.
Well, the kitchen floor is probably the worst because of the fact is that we're always walking around in the kitchen, but it's certainly not the worst one. The bathroom is even worse than the kitchen. Bathroom's the one we really need to work on. I don't know how we're going to get that done. Because neither one of us can bend underneath the tub to clean it. I think when they designed this bathroom, I think it was designed for munchkins because it's like you can't even get in there to clean it really well. I try. Fortunately enough, I am not as healthy as I used to be. I have damage to my legs, things like that. So anyway, that's where we stand right now. Okay, now I have another topic for the video, which is this: what's going on with grocery stores and supplies. Now, last night I was gonna get some ice cream for Ed and me. I was listening to the post game. Red Sox won, by the way.
Michelle.
What?
If you're gonna go anywhere today, just letting you know, it looks like it's gonna rain.
What's that?
It looks like it's gonna rain outside today, so if you're gonna go anywhere, you better go.
It looks like it, and no, there's no soup kitchen today because it's Saturday. That's the only day I don't have to worry about doing meals on feet, other than Sunday. How you doing? You just missed Ed. He just came by and waved to the audience real quick. So the contest tonight will be has one simple stipulation. There has to be 32 active people in chat. 32 plus, or 32 or more. And then I will randomly pick one of the people in the chat and offer them the ears. Okay? That's the rule. And I will send you a message and saying congratulations, you have been selected to win the ears. Here's my email address. Contact me and later on and pass me your address, and then I will mail them out to you. Okay? So it's only being done this Saturday. No other Saturday. Okay? So we'll see what happens with that. If you guys are interested in the ears, good for Halloween. If you're going to dress up as an elf, or if you want, you can always spray paint them and turn yourself into a troll. It's your choice. But anyway, that's the contest. So you can win those ears. So back to the main topic. Besides the contest is, like I said. So I went to the two Cumberland Farms. First thing is, I noticed the new Cumberland Farms is Spartan. It doesn't have. It's not as big of a selection for compared to the other Spartan Cumberland Farms, which right now has a broken freezer. So unfortunately, there's a shortage of frozen things like pizza and ice cream. because that Cumberland Farms freezer has been repeatedly failing over and over again. I think the company is probably going to have to admit, shipping a new freezer to replace the one that just keeps dying out on it. The freezer had been in there since the 1970s. So, more than likely, they're going to probably just put a new freezer in and be done with it. You know what I'm saying? Can't help that, right? Your freezer keeps dying, eventually you're going to go, I need a new one. They're probably spending a small mint getting the HVAC technician out there to work on it. And that's a reality. I mean, the freezer is... Cumberland Farms needs it to keep the food cold. So... Anyway, let me finish the story here. I went to get some ice cream. I knew the main Cumberland Farms right across the street, the freezer was broken. But I remember the ice cream that it was asking me about, the Klondike bars, was probably in the other freezer. So I went in to Cumberland Farms. I looked in the other freezer. All I had was the Snickers ice cream, Twix ice cream, and I think Three Musketeers ice cream. And a few, of course, Choco tacos and a few other things. But they didn't really have... they had the very expensive pints of ice cream. Ridiculously expensive pints of ice cream. Okay? So, I went... Yeah, okay, I'll go to their Cumberland Farms, because there really was no cheese either. I want cheese, but there was no cheese either. So I walked all the way to the other Cumberland Farms. The legs were killing me in the end. And then I, again, found the same dilemma. Not really much ice cream at all. No cheese. And I was like, what am I going to do? Oh, yeah. Did I have to tell you that some of the aisles look bare? Here we got this new Cumberland Farms, and the aisles are bare. How you doing, essay? The aisles are bare. This Cumberland Farms is physically bigger, with a shortage of freezer space, but has plenty of places for sodas and refreshments. But unfortunately, aisles are still bare in the store. I mean, compared to the other Cumberland Farms, it's bigger, but there's not as much things that I can use at this Cumberland Farms. So I went home, on the way back home, I went to the other Cumberland Farms. Finally, I threw in the gauntlets, and I grabbed the last pack of Nutty Buddy bars and Oreo double stubs and 4 Snickers ice creams, and I brought those upstairs. My legs were sore because I just basically did a round trip and lots of turn and burn here. But I finally got the stuff, but it just wasn't what I was looking for. And I remember watching the videos where this eco-economist was saying about how the shipping containers disaster is making getting supplies harder and harder. Somebody pointed out to me in a photograph from Stop and Shop that Stop and Shop is also running out of paper products like paper towels and toilet paper. Now, I made sure I had plenty of rolls of toilet paper in hand. Paper towels, not as much. We had 2 rolls left, so I just put a new roll of paper towels in the kitchen. And then I just saw on Fox News again, reiterating the same thing. Christmas, there won't be as many presents this year. Well, you know what? Sure, You may not get some of the stuff you really wanted. You're not going to get a PlayStation 5 because there's a shortage of them. You're not going to get any of the fancy stuff like laptops or iPads or whatever because of the situation in China. But Christmas, you might still get something nice. What about basically fixing up things, restoring them as best you can to what they originally look like and give them as gifts, or make homemade gifts of your own for people. There's a lot of craftspeople here on the internet, and there's a lot of people that can make simple things for their loved ones, things that they know they could use. So, I think this year, if you can do crafts like woodworking, metalworking, knitting, sewing, crochet, that this could be a great opportunity for you to make things for people. Because there's going to be a need for stuff for the holidays. And I can't iterate enough that if you're expecting to get everything from China, China right now is having a real problem with their power supply in some provinces. A lot of them in the manufacturing provinces are having power problems right now. Along with, of course, the container shortage or shipping backlogs and other things. That's one of the reasons I don't know how long it's going to take really for Dimitri's ears to come. Unless they're coming by airmail, which they could be coming by Paravan. It's very possible. Paravan, airmail. So that's a possibility. Yeah, I'm tired. All right. So these ears right now, by the way, are not glued either. The glue, I haven't reset the glue on these. I was going to re-glue these. I didn't glue them yet. But we should see what's going to happen here. So, since we have some time, let us take a commercial break. See if this works. And okay, we're back. And just elf ears, yep. I'm a thing. Now, one of the things that I'm going to point out is about my body, about my physical body with this knee and this leg. My right knee is starting to get arthritis now. And it, I must tell you, hurts. Now, there is a way to get something that you can put in the knee that the doctor has. It's a type of injection to replace the natural cushioning that has been lost by age. But I don't know how much that stuff costs, but I got a feeling it ain't cheap. And you're supposed to take these shots every 5-6 months. But trust me, I can use all the help I can get. Because my knees take a killing. I know people say, Michelle, you're 52 years old. It's time for you to get yourself a car and drive. Love to, but I can't drive because of my eyesight. Michelle, you're 52 years old. It's time to find yourself a partner that can drive. Yeah, he has a car. He has a driver's license, but he has another car. So, and the reason he doesn't have a car is because used car prices have gone through the roof. That's another altogether sticky wicket. Yes, Ed can drive a car. Yes, Ed has a driver's license. No, Ed doesn't have a car. No, Ed cannot afford to finance one. Really sad that you can't afford to get a car. Someone joked, and I don't think it really was necessarily too far from the truth, that our government doesn't give two rats behinds about the average poor person on disability. They really don't. And they certainly don't care about the elderly. If they really did care about the elderly, we would have gotten the help that we needed with life. They would have made sure that our people get the help that they need to do anything. But you know what? They don't care about us. They don't care about the old people. They never did. Just hurry up and die already. You're taking up valuable room. Well, sorry. I'm not going to hurry up and die already. Right. They don't. Actually, the politicians don't care about anybody but their own special interest lobbyists. Which is a shame. Because when they were appointed into office, they got in on campaign promises. Yeah, we know they rarely ever meet those promises. The problem is some of these politicians, well, will do anything to grease their palms with anybody's money to get into office. It's like just seeing the Senate or the House floor is their biggest dream. Well, what about the people that put you there? Lots of examples of that, don't we? Well, the problem is they don't care about the people that put them in office. If they really cared at all, they already would have had the Social Security Reform Bill finished. They would have had the Medicare Reform Bill finished. They've already would have voted on the bills. And more than likely have adopted the bills. And then the bills, when people on Medicare would get the additional hearing, vision, and dental care that they need for routine care. And if they had gotten the Social Security reforms done for SSI reform, Social Security people would have already received $1,073 a month already. What happened? Why is it not happening? Lobbyists. NFC says, and that includes Trump, Michelle. I know you believe in him, but he proved that he was no different than all the others the fine day he stepped in the win. He made a lot of promises he did keep, though. He did a lot of good things for the economy. And don't say he didn't, because he did. He did cut regulation. He did start bringing businesses back into the United States. He did lower taxes. Trump actually did those things. And people liked Trump because he was not a career politician. I know what you're saying. But once he gets contaminated by politics, now he's a career politician. Yeah, I know. But let's put it this way. He's one of the least corrupt in the bunch. Josh Hawley is a politician, but I like Josh Hawley. I think Josh Hawley from Missouri would be a fantastic president. But right now, I think that Josh Hawley needs to get the Republicans to work with the Democrats to get these bills, legislation passed for the anti-poverty legislation that the Democrats kept trying to pass. Yeah, I know that, but you know what? Trump did do some good. What has Biden done? Compare the two men. Compare and contrast. What has Biden done? Not a thing. Honestly. Stripped away all the deregulations that Trump did. Opened the southern border to every illegal that comes in the door. Basically sits there and blathers and talks forever, and then just like the young lady there said there, Thornburg, blah 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 blah, economic stimulus, blah 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 blah, future economy, blah 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 blah. And yes, that's exactly what Biden's doing. He's a talking head. He's not actually achieving anything. He didn't achieve anything. Except basically told him, oh yeah, if you have 100 plus employees in your company, then you need to make sure y'all are mandated to get shot or get fired. What? That's one of the reasons one of the dock workers left their posts. The union said, sorry, we're not going to mandate this. Oh, then you're out of a job. Fine. Then you have no one to unload your ships. Yeah, I know. I actually seriously wonder what it would be like if I was president. God forbid. I don't know what my platform would be like. But one of the things I definitely would not do is mandate anything. Like this this healthcare vaccine thing or whatever. Or ear thing for that matter. Might as well say that, right? I could just see me say, as president, I mandate that everybody have blood elf ears. No, of course not. I wouldn't do that. Freedom of choice. You want blood elf ears? You get blood elf ears. You don't want them? You don't have to have them. But the vaccine thing, I don't believe in it. I don't believe in mandating anything like that. And no, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. For those of you who don't know this, I'm not an anti-vaxxer. I believe in vaccines that have been proven through period of time that have been in the market that they work. For example, the polio vaccine works. The measles vaccine works. The mumps vaccine works. Because they've been proven over time that they work. The diphtheria vaccine works. The tetanus vaccine works. But the sad truth is, the flu vaccine, unless it's done regularly, loses efficacy. Okay? The COVID vaccine, if not given a brand new batch, matched to the strain that you have now, loses its efficacy. The CDC even said this. And the sad truth is people keep thinking, well, I should be giving you the 2019 version of the vaccine. Why would you give me the 2019 version? I need the 2021 version. Oh, we don't have the 2021 version. I know you don't. I ain't no metal kidding. Trump is just like all the others. A pawn for a system. They knew he'd follow orders and do as he was told. And that's exactly what happened. Well, let's just see. Okay, now the other thing that's a gateway or barrier to being a presidential candidate in the United States, very simply, it's too damn expensive. You want to be the president of the United States? Okay. Well, that's going to cost you. You're going to need to have a couple 100,000 signatories, and you have to have money for fancy financial campaign, and you got to travel around the country, and you got to keep a tab of all your expenses, and you have to. That's a lot of paperwork. Unless you really got a good financial person behind you that can help organize all the stuff that you have to do. You're doomed to fail. That's just the reality. You can't make money being a presidential candidate in this country. You gotta, unless you're a millionaire, how are you gonna finance it? Campaign funds? Okay. See, you know the problem with campaign funds is it's not necessarily a lot of money. I mean, sure, for president you get more than if you were running for a House or Senate seat, but still, that's a lot of work. So that's just not a reality to do that. So I think that the Trump era has been a good era. I think that Trump did a good job for what he was doing. That's just my opinion. I'm sure that people think that Biden is doing a fantastic job. But his approval rating is only 28%. Trump wasn't even near that low. That should tell Biden something. He knows how to read the cards. Which is, you're alienating the American persons. American people are getting sick of your garbage. They want to see you do something about the issues that keep coming up over and over again. Yet you're not doing anything. Except just like Greta Thunberg said, blah, 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 blah. That's all you're doing, Biden. Wake up. We need you down here. Get off your loft. Get down from your lofty podium and come down to reality. Trump didn't get all that free airtime for nothing. When he was running the Republican nomination, the system didn't want the people to see if they would have given him basic coverage per them. But don't forget, Trump also took advantage of social media. That is another tool that now, of course, people in the social media platform are trying to crack down on Trump supporters because they know that Trump basically used their own free platform to spread his message. Trump was just providing the illusion to the masses that he was actually doing something and on our side. Nothing new under the sun. But compare that to Biden. Biden isn't doing nothing at all. That's sad. Think about it. Biden's not doing anything at all except making excuses. Trump was a populist candidate, so naturally people are going to see what he's about to online. He definitely took advantage of that when he knew that would work. That's where he was smart, because he knew that social media was going to be the way to spread his message. And he continues to do so. Look, you have two choices in life, and for the 2024. Although I don't think Biden's running again. Although I'll be honest, I don't know what who the Democrats are going to be putting in. But if the Democrats were smart, they would be putting in a younger female candidate. A younger female candidate that has popular with both the moderate Democrats and the progressive left. But that's just it. They don't. They put in these old fogey fart guys that don't basically do anything. Sorry, Trump, I have to pick on you a little bit here. Only because the fact is, you're in the old fogey fart guy category, okay? Love you, but your platform, but what is it with both the Republicans and the Democrats? They can't put in any younger people? Don't they have suitable younger people? Tulsi Gabbard was a Democrat. Although in some ways she was a Democrat in name only. I think she was more of a closet Republican moderate. Which is fine. I don't have a problem with closet Republican moderates. I'm part of the Purple Party, for Christ's sakes. I mean, I believe what I believe. And I mean, I'm a moderate. I'm a realist. I see everything around me. But it doesn't mean that I'm exactly perfect either. Tell you what, let's get some people on a panel here today. So let me get the public panel up. Neat. I got the moderated panel, but that's not going to help us any, because no one ever joins that one much anymore. I miss talking to Andrew. I know Andrew had a falling out with me, but you know what? I kind of miss talking to Andrew. And I do kind of wonder what he's been doing up lately. I don't know why he did what he did half the time. So, let's get the panel open, public panel. Oh, wait. What the hell did I just click on? Right below it says paste and match style. Paste and match style, huh? Okay, fine. Let's see if we can get anybody to come on the panel today. I'm not sticking up for Biden, but everything I see, your immediate response is, well, what's Biden doing? What he's doing? They all suck. I don't disagree with that, but some suck less. Some suck less. I don't know. All politicians divide and conquer, and illusion for the masses, letting them think that they say the matter. Yeah, but you know, the way I see it, I think there's one big elephant in the room we keep forgetting about. This country is so divided because of geography alone, but in the last few years, America is divided. Even more than it was in the past. And it's not helping anything. We need a candidate that could bring people together, not split them like an atom. That's just what we need. This country needs a candidate like that more than ever. Where is this candidate? Who is this candidate? Oh, I think right now would be time to take another commercial break, and I'll be right back after this messages from our local sponsor. One more. Boom. Okay, so when you say we need a candidate, that's what the system loves. Well, right now, unfortunately, at this immediate point, we don't have much of a choice, do we? It's a big difference between a want. We need to finally bring some normalcy back to this country. It's imperative. Oh, it's already happening. It's already happening. It's like all the concrete is coming off the rebar. You're gonna be lucky if there's even a frame left after the rebar rusts away. Yeah. The rebar of the system is the bedrock of concrete construction. You know that. It is crumbling. The rebar has rusted through. You step on that platform made out of concrete. Too much tension, and it's just going to shatter. And whoop, down you go. Why would you continue to pop up when you know what's going on? Because people want to feel a sense of stability in their lives. That's why people are looking forward to finding the right person that can help bring some sense. As I said, some sense doesn't mean a true sense of stability back in their lives. Because there really is no true sense of stability. Think about it. If there was true sense of stability, it would be pretty simple. But the sad truth is there isn't any. It's all smoke and mirrors. But some people will gladly grasp onto the smoke and mirrors because they know that those smoke and mirrors are going to be what brings people together. At least that's the concept. The reality is, as long as people are not focused on the future, best in the morning. As is this corrupt social, economic, political system to collapse. Yeah, I understand that. Like I said, just like I said with the example of the rest of the rebar. Yeah. And by the way, China is collapsing under its own weight. Utilities in China are pushed to the limit. They're now telling manufacturers to shutter for 3 days, 4 days, because of power shortages. What happens then? You can't get your PlayStation 5s. You can't get your little toys, little Chinese toys. You can't get any of that stuff. Well, it's pretty simple what happens then. The situation becomes a mess. There is a real issue with that. Just-in-time shipping became just invent transportation nightmares. I did read it. And that's something that we can't fix either. The collapse of the shipping system. It's part of the collapse that's going to destroy China and destabilize the country. All I know is I hope to God that somebody out there comes up with a better plan. What was before the existing communist system? The dynasties, right? China's people are resilient. They survived communist dictatorships. Countless attacks throughout the history. I know. Yeah, well, like I said, eat or heat. That's pretty much becoming the motto for even the United States. The price of food has gone through the roof. There's no way that people can afford to have both heat and eat. You need to eat. So some forgo heat. Some forgo their medications too. Let's be honest, the average medication doesn't have really many calories to it. I read it. I read it. I don't know if I read it out loud, but there is no but. What we need is the corrupt economic political system to collapse and then be replaced by a spiritually based system, allowing all to prosper. I don't disagree with that. How many calories is in medication anyway? Many Americans. Okay. Don't even know how to change a tire or grow a garden. They'll be the ones that die out during the coming of tough times. I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that at all. You're right. Just like a lot of people say, we're urbanized, and thanks to things like just in time, we really don't have much to work with. So, what do we do? Yeah, well, the Sox won. Nothing wrong with that. The Red Sox won. I don't know when the game is after the Sunday game. Someone has any update with the day and time of the game after Sunday, the last post game for the Red Sox versus the Tampa Bay Rays. I know about the 4 o'clock one on Sunday. What is the game on that after the last game after that? Would that be Monday? I hate to tell you this, but my Ed already was out here this morning. He even waved to the audience on the camera. Yeah. By the way, has anyone seen how is Andrew doing? Still wonder what Andrew's up to. Kind of miss talking to Andrew. So, anyone's. Well, my Ed has the time to go anywhere he wants to go. Thank you much. Thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. How you doing, Tommy R? How's it going today? The that's another thing we got to work on tonight. Don't forget, we have the contest. You guys can remember this. I'm going to remind people again because that's what the video says about the contest. Here's the deal. 32 plus subs. Not subs, but viewers. Live viewers in chat tonight. And you can win a brand new pair of these ears. Brand new pair. They don't have any glue on them. They're totally clean. They're glue free. This is the single thick ones. They're not the double thicks. But these ears will be given to one of the people in tonight's live stream, which starts at 7 o'clock. You will be able to win a pair of these ears as long as there's 32 plus people here in live interaction. If you want a pair of these ears, that's how you win. Then I will randomly pick out of the 32 plus people in chat one person to win these ears. I will contact you and ask you to email me off camera with your address, and I will mail you these ears, put them in the post for you, and so you can have them for Halloween. Okay? That's the deal. Then there's no cost to you. No purchase necessary. Been out for a walk in the Norwegian fall weather. How cold is it up there in Norway? Because right now it's pretty chilly here. It's like 16 here. Do you have an Instagram and Twitter where you post pictures of Norway? That's a good question. Your Way to Norway. That's a cool channel to watch with what his name I think is Ronald. He's cool. I closed the window this morning to the porch because it was getting kind of chilly. Talking. What's the temperature right now in Norway? I mean, how cold is it in Norway right now? I mean, well, I'm Norwegian, Italian, German, British, so what about me? I'm not exactly nasty either. Yeah. Oh, that's not bad. 12 degrees. I think it's like 16 here right now. It's like not bad at all. 12 isn't bad. It's only a far cry from 32 degrees, which was this summer at one point was 32, 33. And so are we here in New England. Yeah, long winter too. We're going to be having lots of snow and ice this year. Trust me, I have inside information. That's my job. Should do a Cyrex call out video. Oh no, why would I do that? I don't even talk to Cyrex. I live in a winter village sometimes. It gets down to minus 40. Yeah, that gets a little chilly for me too. Well, minus 40 is a bit much. I'm comfortable down to about 0 degrees Celsius most of the time. But once you get into the minuses, that's when it gets harder. Craig Senior said I got your jingle a little late. Okay, see it here. It looks good. I had it done. Looks good. Thank you. Oh, we did the ear. We did the hair with the ears on. By the way, next month we're gonna trim up the hair a little bit. Again, I'll wear the ears so we can see. Maybe the stylist can do something with the ears. I'm thinking about doing the style similar to my character Tindiera, which, well, with my hair color, not hers. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. Here comes the ears again. No. Okay, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Let's go back to the character pictures. Okay. Yeah. I gotta get some World of Warcraft in before I forget. Tindiera is my mage. The one that's based more on me. Okay, open it with. Good old Tindiera. I gotta admit, she's. The hair color is a little wrong, but. Oh well, you try. Yeah, you try. So let's pull up this picture. Sympathize me. There we go. Yeah. Alright, so let me show you what I'm talking about when I say Tindiera. Tindiera is supposed to be me. I couldn't call her Michelle because Michelle's name is already in use. Right. Because I have a mage in my, a priest in my, other character side. Where is it? Eek! Oh, wait. Okay, gotta go back and gotta clip out the. Go back to copy filters. Oh, right. Minus. Remove it. Yes. Take it out. Close. Pop it open. That's Tindiera. I'm wondering if I should get my hair done similar to hers. It's kind of similar to my hair in real life. Try to make it look like me. Her ears are more pink than yours. Yeah. Yeah, they do. Her hair is definitely more of a blonde, or yours is more whitish. Yep, that's true, they are. Yeah. So. Nah, leave it open. Alright, in case I want to go back to it again. I have no idea what that is. Is anyone having to come back and notice that the thumbs up are gone? It happens to me every day. I'm on any channel I have thumbs up. You know, that's a good question because I think YouTube is still playing around with their system again. Because I've seen that where all the thumbs up all of a sudden disappear, and then I come up on the channels. It's like the dislikes seem to stick around more than the likes. But one day the dislikes didn't stick around either. If you've been watching Rosie at all, you know what's going on. Maybe supplies are getting short, and I know you know what's going on in China with the factories. Yes, shortage of coal because coal's got to be too expensive for the power plant. State power plants can't get the coal the prices that the state is willing to pay. Of course, trying to tell people in China to go to natural gas. What about the factories? Aren't they using natural gas too? Some of them. Yeah, supplies are getting short. Absolutely. There's a shortage of supplies. Thank you much, Tommy. Again, much I appreciate that. Really, I do. It really helps. And that's me. He said, "When are you gonna? Are you gonna be able to buy any of the draft gear covers I need for my train cars?" And I said, "Yeah, I got some on watch list, but um, I don't get paid until the 21st, and I don't know how much I'm gonna get paid. I don't know if I'm gonna be paid this month or next month or what." Yes, thanks very much, Tommy. Much appreciated. You've been yawning heavily on video lately. You need to get more sleep. Deprivation can be very harmful for you. No kidding. Yeah. I try to get a nap in the afternoons when I can. But, yeah, I'm just physically tired out. Oh, took it out. Yeah. Does Tommy do a Yule log every year? I don't know. That's a good question. Do you do a Yule log thing, Tommy? Or, I don't know. I know it is common in Norwegian homes to have a Yule log. If you have a fireplace. I mean, traditionally, Yule logs are not exactly small. Most have fireplaces. Oh, I mean, that's true. On your way to Norway, it showed me a Norwegian flat. It didn't have a fireplace. Yeah, I know. They get a lot of snow. I've seen them actually taking tunnels through the snow for the cars in the mountainous areas. Yeah, I know how much snow they get. Craig Sr. says, Tommy, every house I went to has a fireplace or wood stove. And in this newer home, I don't have one. And I miss every darn Christmas and when the weather gets cold. Yeah, but Craig, can't you put a wood stove in where you are? I mean, it's your home, right? I mean, it must be possible. I don't have a fireplace here either, or a wood stove. Most apartments don't. Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't have a fireplace here. As much as I would like to have one. And to install a fireplace is a lot of work. If plans for one were never there. Yeah, I know it gets costly. That's why I suggest a wood stove anyway. Because it's a lot easier to put an insulated flue pipe in through a wall or chimney. Well, right now the biggest problem is that where I live we don't have a fireplace and or a wood stove. If we had a wood stove, even in the kitchen, or we have a chimney, um, as long as the chimney was in good condition, we could have had a wood stove to heat the apartment when if we lose power. But then again, who's going to be bringing up the buckets of coal to heat the building with? Oh, I know. Everyone's going to say, Michelle, you carry the coal. Oh, yeah, right. Um, Craig Senior says, "Wait, I have an electric duplex or Timplex about 25 years ago, and it's big. I bought it at some warehouse that's out of business now, and it looks like a real fire, but I don't run it too much on electric. Yeah." Well, it's not me saying no because I talked to Chip, my landlord, about it, and he was like, "Hell no." Her landlord said, "Hell no, we're not putting a water coal stove in that kitchen. No." um, let's see. Craig Senior said, "Right for me. That's exactly what I do with being on Social Security. I cannot spend like I used to. My son has a pellet stove, a real good one, and it's just wonderful. Yeah, but they're electric though. Pellet stoves usually use electric draft ignition to help draw the air in to help burn the pellets as well as keep the pellets supplied. You need to be able to heat when the electric goes out. That's going to be a good possibility this winter, Craig. I mean, you need a heat source that's not going to quit when the power goes out. Sure, it would be cheaper if we had actually readily access to fresh wood. Now, yeah, I mean, we get underbrush and things like that. We can burn um, trees, twigs, little branches, good for kindling, but honestly, it would take a lot of work to keep that thing going. Craig Senior says, I have forced air gas heat, which is reasonable to run. But if you ever have forced hot air, it's horrible. You get cold, you get hot, you get cold, you get hot, and it stuffs my nose up. That's why you heat with hot water. It's natural gas hot water heat. That's what our landlord gives us is natural gas hot water, which is nice because we just have little baseboard convectors, and it's a slow heat. And it's quiet, and it doesn't transfer dust between rooms. So you know, it's in other words, a heating system with hot air. All the dust is sucked in through the central inlet, and then it's blown out through the house. Think of the Munster's vacuum cleaner. That's exactly what it is, except it's permanently mounted. That is all the dirt, dander, dust, mice, whatever, just gets sucked in through the intake and then blasted out through all the rooms of the house. Yeah. First of all, how much are damn shots? You're talking about the They're talking about the what is it? For arthritis, the Sinva something that's supposed to replace the natural cushioning that your knees need. Trust me, my right knee needs it now too. If I had a wood stove Wednesday night, people throw stuff out. We lost piles and piles of wood from trees being taken down. Absolutely. Recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Yep. That's a good reason where wood stoves make sense. Exactly, that's an idea, right? Keep the heat on. I can ask my doctor about that shot stuff you're talking about. Um, I know it's every 6 months, which means that I would have to, because he usually has me go to the pharmacy, go pick up the vial, and then I would bring it back to him, give him the shot. My knee, and you're right, it acts like a cushion, but it does dissipate every 6 months. But how much is this stuff? That's the question. And if you had a real wood stove, the nice thing is with a real wood stove is it doesn't depend on electricity. It also can be used to provide domestic hot water heat too. And by the way, you can also install a wood stove next to your gas boiler or hot air system in the basement. That would just install a heat exchanger setup similar to what you do with your air conditioning. The difference is that instead of circulating cold water through the pipes, it would send hot water from the wood stove through the pipes to your existing hot air system, would just blow it throughout the building. So during the heating system, bill comes up for gas. You mean energy assistance? Oh, I pay it. Oh, okay. Well, still, thank you. I think she appreciates that. That's nice of you, Craig. Really, it is. Yeah, I mean, some people can really use the help. How did your HVAC technician talk to you about doing what I said about connecting in a hot wood stove add on to your hot air system so that you can enjoy the benefit of a wood stove while still maintaining your home with a nice comfortable system using existing ductwork. Yeah. I'm glad to know that you guys made a mutual understanding between each other. But other things as I was thinking is, does anybody really know if I was thinking about Andrew Scott, just because I kind of miss talking to Andrew. Where's my Andrew when I need him? I know I got mad at me and I got mad at him, but I wonder if, well, can he still be? Let's see. What do you want to try? I want to see something here. Me at dusk. Oh, okay. I wonder if I can make this picture bigger. Ooh, make Michelle bigger. No. no. Yes. No, you can't. Oh, sorry. Okay, you're already full size. Yeah, already full size. Yeah. What did you say? Excuse me. Right for me. Don't. Okay. Sorry about the typo. I was using my microphone. My fingers are too clumsy. You probably have baseboard hot water heat, which I would love to put in, but it's too expensive. I don't know, Craig. Hot water heat, I think, is a lot cheaper than ductwork, and like I said, I got hot water heat, and it's nice because it's quiet. There's no motors or blowers. I mean, the mechanical room is where all the blowers are. I mean, all the motors are, but all the circulator pumps are, but that's not near me. And so the hot water heat slowly comes up the pipes, heats up the house pretty quick, too. What does it say about his heating system? Yeah, I got hot water heat. I'd have no problem with it. Some people downstairs in the apartment below me have baseboard radiators. You know the big radiators, the big tall ones. Yeah, they got the big old radiators. Some of the building has convectors like I got. Some have radiators. The second floors get all rats. First floors get all rats. But we get convectors up here in the third floor. I think the third floor was added later on with central heat. Before it used to be, the third floor had little gas heaters on the side of the kitchen stoves. And I guess many years ago, I guess the landlord decided to have central hot water heat put in. Except the problem is the wire actually indicates that the wiring must have been done in the 60s, maybe 70s. Donald Trump did a lot of wonderful things, but then again, he is a genius, and that shows because he didn't give a darn when he said I used to get kicked out of the rallies. He's still very active in his rallies right now. Right now, he's already in Iowa. He's already pushing the Iowa thing for 2022. Well, Fred Trump, his father, did lend him $1 million for seed money, which his son paid his father back. What are you doing? What? Well, thank you. Well, I suppose we could for right now anyway, since it's pretty much near. Sooner or later, we're going to be wrapping it up anyway. The reason we have the subs anyway is because it makes it easier. So people can, keep things from getting too crazy in the morning. Relax, take your time now. You're not reading your side chats. There's a lot of interesting information out, and I am reading my side chats. I am reading the side chats. Thank you very much, Red. Much appreciated. What types of topics are of interest to you? What kinds of things do you like to see on channels? Are you part of the drama community, the DIY community, the homesteading community, the boy community, or a combination of all of the above? Time to take a commercial break. Time to take a break from our sponsor. There we go. I'm not even sure how that even works, honestly. I'm gonna be manually managing advertising in mid-rolls anyway and see what happens. He's a 4-time bankrupt con man who's shook down sheet rocker unions. If he didn't inherit a couple million to get himself started, he'd be still selling used cars in Newark. He borrowed $1 million from his father to invest in Manhattan, which at the time was basically a red light district, which was terrible. He actually did pay his father back, which was Fred Trump. Fred Trump was at the time was his own real estate man in his own right. He lent his son $1 million, and Donald Trump paid him back when he invested in Manhattan and managed to start making money in Manhattan in real estate. And he did restore the Central Park skating rink, which is also a major job on its own right. After so many people basically fleeced the city and poor construction job for the Central Park skating rink, he got the job done. He managed to complete the job under budget. Women's voices. Yep. Well, anyway, the point is that Donald Trump was not the monster that people made him out to be. Really, he wasn't. Well, like I said, Trump was very influential in a lot of ways. Some people may not realize that. Anyway, if you want to join the chat, we do have a panel. I just click the link up there. There's no meals and feed on Saturday, so there's not likely to be a problem with unless the headphones are on in case someone wants to call them on the chat link. Want to see more people come on the show. Don't forget, tonight, and only tonight, again, I'm going to remind you guys, the ears are up for contest. Alright, and these are pretty simple contests. All we need is 32 people in live chat. Alright? Slap, 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 slap. And 32 plus people in chat. And one of those 32 people will win a set of ears. These have no glue on them. These are new. I've only worn them a few times, and they are in excellent shape, of course. So, if you want some ears similar to the ones I have, these are the single thick ears. These are not the double thicks. But these ears will be up for contest as long as there's 32 plus viewers online in chat. You can get the ears. Okay. He definitely is better than what we have now. Donald Trump is definitely better than what we have now. If you want to buy the ears I got now, here's how you can get them. Tell Dimitri I said hi. What's coming up? How you doing? It's not that hard to do. Just, this is the left ear. This is the right ear. Okay. This is me, my skull in the middle. Look like latex claws. Roar! Swipe, swipe. Gee, just grab about another six sets of ears and put them on each finger. Dimitri Pruden, which is the one who owns Cosplay FX, is the one who makes the ears for me. How you doing? Dimitri Pruden Cosplay FX also has other style ears too. The Blood Elf ears are not the only ones he makes. He makes other kinds of ears too. He makes ones for little pixies. He has a whole bunch of different ear styles. He said he hopes to one day be able to expand into latex or silicone ears instead of latex, but have both silicone ears for those that are latex sensitive. People actually tell me, they say, "These ears are cute. They're so wrinkly." I sleep with these ears on. By the way, I do sleep with them ears on. And even though I didn't refresh the glue on these yet, you can see that they stand up to a lot of abuse. Yeah, they take a lot of abuse. Everybody I talk to says, "Oh, Michelle, these ears are so cute on you, and especially with the blonde hair." And they're like, "Yeah." I have no idea. Yeah, well, I like these ears. I wear them every day, 24 hours a day. 6 days a week. I take them off for the 7th because I'm going to take a bath. But basically, I would wear them 365 days a year if I can keep my ears on long enough. But the problem is when the glue gets wet, the ears come off. Then they have to... No, probably somebody else does, though. Yeah, well, if I had the $6,500 to $7,000, I would get the real deal done, plastic surgery. But that gets pretty expensive. Well, obviously, I do clean the ears out. Because the glue does build up after a while. I think eventually I'm going to have to use the bathroom, too. Boy. So, tonight's show, as I said, is the only night we're having the contest, okay? Here's the simple rules again, okay? 32 plus interactive live viewers in chat is the requirement. I will randomly pick one of that 32 plus people in chat, and then I will send them a text message or let them know to contact me by email to give me their email or their mailing address. Then I will place these ears into an envelope and mail them to you. Okay? That way you guys can get the ears. You can try them out. And again, like I said, if you want to buy the same ears I got, if you want the double thick ones, you need to let Dimitri know. The double thick custom ears are available, and they are, but from my understanding, they're about the same price or close to the same price. This is a tiny URL that helps you find the page. Blood Elf Ears 2. I know, it says, if you put the second F in there, it says Blood Elf Ears 2. You want to see the original Blood Elf Ears? The ones that I also make. See, that's another set too, but I only bought one pair of 8. It's not that much difference. It's the same ears, really. Blood Elf Ears. Listen to significance in number 32. I have no idea. The thing is, since I gotta use the bathroom. Yeah, it's almost time to wrap it up anyway. Ugh. Yeah. Well, guys, it's getting time to get ready to wrap it up for today. Because I have to use the bathroom, freshen up. Some people think it means no, poo time, actually. Well, guys, anyway, I want to thank you all for being here today. And we'll have our show tonight at 7 o'clock, U.S. Eastern Time. And so that's when we see you guys tonight. It's 7 o'clock on YouTube, Discord, Facebook, Twitch, D-Live. That's all 5 of them, I think, right? Yeah. That's all 5 of them. That's all 5 networks will be on tonight. Oh, whatever. Alright, guys. So I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock. Let people know there is a show on YouTube, Discord, D-Live, Twitch, Facebook networks. And well, of course, we'll save a copy also for Patreon, just in case they have problems with the show or something. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to let you guys go. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys. Okay.